Every morning is a new beginning, a fresh canvas waiting for you to paint your story. When the sun rises, it's as if life is handing you another opportunity to step forward, regardless of what happened yesterday. The beauty of a new day lies in its untapped potential, a chance to create, to improve, to grow. It's a clean slate, free from the burdens of past mistakes or missed opportunities. You can carry the lessons from yesterday, but you don't have to carry its weight. When you open your eyes in the morning, take a moment to recognize the gift you've been given. Life doesn't promise endless tomorrows, so waking up itself is a privilege. It's easy to get caught in the monotony of daily routines, overlooking the profound opportunity that a new day presents. But each sunrise is a reminder that time is still on your side. It's a call to action, a signal that you've been given one more chance to live with purpose. I think about the potential packed into the hours ahead of you. Whether you face challenges or moments of joy, the day is yours to shape. This mindset is powerful. Instead of waking up feeling weighed down by what lies ahead, you can approach the day with anticipation. What can you achieve today? How can you contribute to your own growth, the lives of others, or the world around you? These questions can shift your perspective and turn even the smallest actions into meaningful steps toward a greater goal. It's important to remember that each new day doesn't just arrive on its own. It's an opportunity that requires your participation. The universe has given you the time, but what you do with it is entirely up to you. You have the power to choose how you respond to challenges, how you nurture relationships, and how you pursue your passions. You can decide to let the day slip by, or you can seize it with intention and determination. Starting the day with this awareness can transform the way you approach life. You might have regrets from the day before, moments where you felt you could have done better, been kinder, or worked harder. But those moments don't define you. A new day means you have the chance to rewrite the narrative. It's an opportunity to course correct, to make different choices, and to show up as the person you want to be. You're not confined to the past, you're empowered by the present. Of course, life isn't always smooth, and some days feel heavier than others. There will be mornings when it's hard to get out of bed, when the challenges ahead seem insurmountable. But even on those days, the act of rising, of starting anew, is a victory in itself. It's a reminder that perseverance isn't about never falling, it's about always choosing to rise again. When you see each morning as a gift, even the difficult days hold meaning. They become part of the larger story you're writing, a story of resilience and hope. The potential of a new day isn't just about individual achievement, it's also about connection. With each morning, you have the chance to impact the lives of those around you. You can be a source of encouragement, support, or inspiration. Sometimes, the smallest actions, a kind word, a genuine smile, or a simple gesture can create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. The day ahead isn't just yours, it's an opportunity to contribute to the world in meaningful ways. Every morning is a reminder that life is a journey, not a destination. It's about the small steps, the daily choices, and the consistent effort you put into becoming the best version of yourself. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. And the beauty of starting fresh each day is that you don't have to carry the pressure of having everything figured out. You only need to focus on what you can do today to move closer to your goals. So, when you wake up, take a moment to breathe, to acknowledge the gift of the day ahead. Let gratitude fill your heart, and let that gratitude fuel your actions. Remember, this is your time, your opportunity, your fresh start. The sun rises for you, and with it comes a promise. No matter what happened yesterday, today is a new beginning. Embrace it fully, and let each step you take be a testament to the power of a fresh start. In life, some of the toughest battles we face aren't against external forces, they're the ones we fight within ourselves. These battles are waged in the quiet moments, in our thoughts, and in the choices we make when no one is watching. Winning these battles requires more than physical strength or intellect. It demands a belief in your own potential, the ability to overcome doubt, silence the inner critic, and affirm your worth is one of the most powerful tools you have. Believing in your capability to achieve greatness is not about arrogance or denying your limitations. It's about recognizing that, regardless of where you are right now, You have the ability to grow, to learn, and to rise above your current circumstances. Often the world around us sets limitations, defining what we can or cannot achieve based on stereotypes, expectations, or past performance. But the truth is, no one knows the full extent of your potential, not even you. Your journey is not determined by others' perceptions or even by your own doubts. It's determined by the actions you take and the mindset you carry. The inner critic is a formidable opponent. It questions your worth, magnifies your flaws, and reminds you of every failure and shortcoming. This voice can be relentless, but it's not invincible. The key to silencing it is replacing doubt with truth. Every morning, take a moment to affirm your capabilities. Tell yourself, I am capable of achieving greatness. These words may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you've grown accustomed to self-doubt. But like any habit with consistency, they'll become part of your mindset. When you believe in your potential, you start to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. Instead of being paralyzed by fear, you're driven by the belief that you're capable of finding solutions and overcoming adversity. This shift in perspective is life-changing. It doesn't mean you won't face setbacks, those are inevitable, but it does mean you'll approach them with resilience and determination. A mindset rooted in belief gives you the strength to get back up when you fall and the courage to keep going when the path ahead seems unclear. It's important to understand that greatness doesn't always look the same for everyone. For some, it might mean excelling in a career or achieving a lifelong dream. For others, it could be about making a difference in their community, raising a family, or simply being the best version of themselves. The definition of greatness is personal, and it's not something that should be measured by societal standards. Your greatness lies in your unique talents, your character, and the impact you have on the world around you. Believing in your potential also requires you to let go of comparison. In a world dominated by social media and constant exposure to other successes, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring yourself against others. But comparison is the thief of joy. It diminishes your sense of self-worth and blinds you to your own progress. Instead of focusing on what others are doing, channel that energy into becoming better than you were yesterday. Your journey is yours alone, and your potential is not defined by anyone else's achievements. Another crucial aspect of recognizing your potential is embracing failure as part of the process. Too often, people view failure as evidence that they're not good enough or capable enough. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to it. Every mistake you make is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to refine your approach. When you believe in your potential, failure becomes less about falling short and more about moving forward. Belief in yourself also has a ripple effect. When you carry confidence in your abilities, others begin to see it too. Your energy, your determination, and your willingness to take on challenges inspire those around you. You become a source of encouragement and a reminder that greatness is within reach for everyone. In this way, your belief in your potential not only transforms your life, but also impacts the lives of others. The journey to unlocking your potential starts with a simple decision: to believe. Believe that you are capable of more than you can imagine. Believe that your dreams are valid, your efforts matter, and your setbacks don't define you. When you hold on to this belief, you create a foundation for growth, resilience, and success. And every day, as you take steps toward your goals, you'll prove to yourself again and again that greatness was always within you. Fear is a universal emotion, a natural response to uncertainty, risk, or the possibility of failure. It's something we all experience at some point in life, and it can serve a purpose when it protects us from real danger. But fear also has a way of overstepping its bounds, creeping into areas where it doesn't belong. It whispers doubts, fuels hesitation, and keeps us rooted in comfort zones that stunt our growth. To live a life of meaning and achievement, you must make a conscious choice. Fear will not control you. Fear thrives on exaggeration. It takes a small risk and magnifies it into an insurmountable obstacle. It tells you that you'll fail, that you're not good enough, that others are better equipped for success. It's a voice that grows louder the closer you get to something important, a goal, a dream, or a new chapter in your life. But here's the truth: fear is often wrong. It's a shadow, not a wall. And when you face it head on, it loses its power. Choosing not to let fear control you doesn't mean you won't feel it. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite it. It's about acknowledging fear without giving it authority over your choices. When you wake up each morning, you have a chance to set the tone for your day. Remind yourself, I will not let fear control me. These words are more than an affirmation, they're a declaration of intent, a commitment to prioritize your aspirations over your anxieties. Fear has a way of keeping us small. It convinces us that staying in familiar territory is safer than venturing into the unknown. But comfort zones are misleading. While they may feel safe, they're also stagnant. Growth requires movement, and movement requires risk. When you refuse to let fear dictate your actions, you unlock the courage to step outside your comfort zone. That's where the magic happens, where you learn, grow, and achieve things you never thought possible. It's important to understand that fear and failure are often intertwined. Many people fear failure because they see it as a reflection of their worth. But failure is not a verdict, it's feedback. It's a natural part of the process, a stepping stone toward success. When you embrace failure as a teacher, fear loses much of its grip. You start to see mistakes not as the end of the road, but as a necessary detour that provides valuable lessons. Consider this: how many dreams have been left unfulfilled because of fear? How many opportunities have been missed because someone hesitated, doubted, or waited too long? Fear can steal your time, your energy, and your potential. But it doesn't have to. When you decide to live in courage rather than fear, you reclaim those lost opportunities. You become an active participant in your life, taking risks, making decisions, and embracing the unknown. Another way to loosen fear's hold is by reframing your perspective. Instead of viewing fear as an enemy, see it as a sign that you're pushing boundaries. Fear often arises when you're doing something meaningful or stepping into unfamiliar territory. It's a sign that you care, that what you're pursuing matters. When you view fear this way, it becomes less of a barrier and more of a compass, guiding you toward areas of growth and significance. Fear can also isolate you, making you feel like you're alone in your struggles. But the truth is, everyone faces fear. The people you admire, those who've achieved great things, felt fear too. The difference is they didn't let it stop them. They acted in spite of it, turning fear into fuel. You can do the same. When you embrace your fear and choose to move forward anyway, you're joining the ranks of those who refuse to let fear define their lives. One of the most liberating realizations is that fear is temporary. The discomfort you feel when stepping into the unknown won't last forever. Over time, the things that once scared you become familiar, and what was once daunting becomes second nature. Every time you face fear, you build confidence, resilience, and a stronger belief in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. So each morning, remind yourself of this simple truth: fear is not the boss of you. It may try to hold you back, but it cannot control you unless you let it. You have the power to choose courage, to take action, and to rise above the doubts and worries that try to keep you small. Fear may be loud, but your determination can be louder. Make that choice every day and watch as your life transforms. Life is a continuous journey of learning and growth. Each day presents new challenges, opportunities, and lessons, all of which shape who you are and who you are becoming. When you wake up with the mindset that every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity to learn and grow, you unlock a powerful approach to living. This perspective transforms obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. It equips you to face life with resilience, curiosity, and a sense of purpose. Learning and growth are not confined to specific phases of life or formal education. They are lifelong pursuits. The moment you decide you've learned enough or grown enough, you begin to stagnate. Growth is what keeps you evolving, adapting, and thriving, no matter your age or circumstances. It's about embracing the idea that you are always a work in progress, and that's something to celebrate, not shy away from. It means being open to feedback, willing to step outside your comfort zone and eager to expand your understanding of yourself and the world. Every day you're presented with countless opportunities to grow, some obvious, others subtle. They might come in the form of a problem that demands creative thinking, a mistake that teaches you a better way, or even a conversation that broadens your perspective. When you adopt a mindset of growth, you begin to see these moments for what they truly are: opportunities, not obstacles. You start to understand that challenges don't happen to you, they happen for you, offering lessons that strengthen and prepare you for the future. Choosing to learn and grow also means letting go of the fear of failure. Failure is often misunderstood as a sign of inadequacy, but in reality, it's a natural and necessary part of success. It's through failure that you gain clarity, improve your strategies, and build resilience. When you view failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, it becomes less intimidating. Instead of avoiding risks for fear of failing, you start to embrace them, knowing that even if you stumble, you'll emerge stronger and wiser. Growth also requires humility, the ability to acknowledge that you don't have all the answers and that there's always room to improve. This humility opens the door to curiosity, encouraging you to seek out new experiences, ask questions, and challenge your assumptions. It's not about diminishing your accomplishments or doubting your abilities. It's about recognizing that every step forward is a chance to expand your potential even further. Another critical aspect of growth is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances often change in ways you can't control. When you adopt a mindset of learning and growth, you develop the flexibility to adapt to these changes. Instead of resisting them, you learn to navigate them with grace and confidence, finding opportunities even in the midst of uncertainty. This adaptability is not only a key to personal success, but also a source of peace, as it allows you to face the unknown with courage rather than fear. Learning and growth also involves self-reflection. Taking time to evaluate your actions, decisions, and patterns of thinking helps you identify areas where you can improve. It's not about dwelling on what you did wrong, but about understanding how you can do better next time. Reflection helps you turn experiences into wisdom and ensures that the lessons you learn stay with you as you move forward. It's essential to recognize that growth is not a linear process. There will be times when progress feels slow or when setbacks make you question your path. But growth is not about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about continuing to learn, even when it's difficult, and believing that every effort you make is contributing to your evolution. Some days will bring big leaps forward, while others might offer smaller, quieter lessons. Both are equally valuable. Finally, choosing to learn and grow is an act of self-respect. It's a commitment to honoring your potential and making the most of the time and opportunities you've been given. When you prioritize growth, you're investing in yourself, ensuring that you're continually becoming the best version of who you're meant to be. This commitment doesn't just benefit you, it also positively impacts those around you. As you grow, you inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond yourself. So every morning, remind yourself, I choose to learn and grow. Say it with conviction, and let it guide your actions throughout the day. Approach challenges with curiosity, view failures as lessons, and embrace every experience as an opportunity to evolve. Growth isn't something that happens to you. It's something you choose. And when you make that choice day after day, you'll find yourself becoming stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled with every step you take. There is a simple truth that often gets lost in the noise of life: you are enough. In a world that constantly tells you to be more, do more, and achieve more, it's easy to feel like you're falling short. Society sets impossible standards, comparing one person's highlight reel to another's behind-the-scenes struggles. But the reality is that your worth is not defined by external accomplishments, comparisons, or opinions. Your value comes from who you are at your core, not what you've achieved or what others think of you. When you start your day by affirming, I am enough, you're reminding yourself of this fundamental truth. These words are powerful. They counter the self-doubt that creeps into your mind, the inner critic that tries to convince you you're not doing enough or being enough. This affirmation is not about settling for mediocrity or ignoring areas where you can improve. It's about recognizing that your inherent value doesn't depend on perfection. Embracing the idea that you're enough doesn't mean you stop striving for growth or success. It means that your self-worth isn't tied to the outcome of your efforts. You can pursue goals, face challenges, and work on becoming the best version of yourself without feeling like you need to prove your value. This mindset frees you from the pressure to perform and allows you to focus on what truly matters: your purpose, passions, and relationships. One of the biggest barriers to believing you're enough is the habit of comparison. It's natural to look at others and measure yourself against their achievements, possessions, or appearance. But comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your confidence, and your focus. What you see in others is often only a small piece of the picture. Everyone has struggles, insecurities, and challenges that you might not see. Instead of comparing, celebrate others' successes and focus on your unique journey. Your path is yours alone, and it's not meant to look like anyone else's. Believing you're enough also requires self-compassion. Life is full of moments where you'll fall short of your expectations or make mistakes. When this happens, it's easy to be harsh with yourself, replaying failures and criticizing your choices. But self-compassion reminds you that you're human, that making mistakes is part of growth. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you'd offer a friend. This doesn't mean excusing poor behavior. It means giving yourself grace as you learn and grow. Another important aspect of recognizing your worth is setting boundaries. When you know you're enough, you no longer feel the need to say yes to everything or everyone. You understand that your time, energy, and peace are valuable, and you protect them accordingly. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you intentional. You prioritize what aligns with your values and goals, allowing you to give your best to what truly matters. Believing you're enough also strengthens your resilience. When you face setbacks, this belief reminds you that your worth isn't diminished by failure. You're not defined by the challenges you encounter or the opinions of others. Instead, you're defined by how you choose to respond. Believing you're enough gives you the courage to stand back up after a fall, to try again, and to keep moving forward, knowing that your value remains constant. This mindset also improves your relationships. When you believe you're enough, you're less likely to seek validation from others or fear rejection. You approach relationships from a place of confidence rather than insecurity, which leads to healthier, more authentic connections. You're able to give and receive love without fear of judgment or the need to prove yourself. It's worth noting that embracing the belief that you're enough doesn't happen overnight. It's a practice, one that requires daily reinforcement. Each morning, when you affirm this truth to yourself, you're building a foundation of self-worth that will carry you through the day. Over time, these words become a part of your mindset, shaping the way you see yourself and the world. Living with the belief that you're enough doesn't mean you won't face challenges or moments of doubt, but it does mean you'll face them with a sense of inner strength and confidence. You'll know that, no matter what happens, you have everything you need within you to navigate life's ups and downs. So start each day with the affirmation, I am enough. Let it be a reminder of intrinsic value, a shield against self-doubt, and a guide as you navigate the challenges and opportunities ahead. When you truly believe you're enough, you unlock the freedom to live authentically, to pursue your dreams boldly, and to find joy in the journey of becoming. Gratitude is one of the most transformative practices you can incorporate into your daily life. It shifts your perspective, grounds you in the present, and fosters a sense of fulfillment, even amid challenges. Life often moves at a relentless pace, filled with demands, responsibilities, and goals to pursue. It's easy to focus on what's missing or what's next, leaving little time to appreciate the abundance already present. However, when you intentionally cultivate gratitude, you create space to acknowledge and cherish life's gifts, both big and small. Gratitude is not about ignoring struggles or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to see the value in what you have, even when things aren't ideal. This practice doesn't mean dismissing pain, loss, or hardship. It means finding light, however small, in the darkness. It's a recognition that, even in difficult times, there's something to be thankful for: a lesson learned, a moment of kindness, or simply the strength to keep going. When you start your day by affirming, I am thankful for this day, you set the tone for a mindset of appreciation. This statement is a reminder that each day is a gift, an opportunity to grow, connect, and experience life. Gratitude for the day doesn't depend on what it holds. It's a recognition that the day itself is inherently valuable. Whether it brings joy, challenges, or a mix of both, the mere fact that you have another day to live is something to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude helps you focus on the present moment. Too often, our minds are preoccupied with worries about the future or regrets about the past. Gratitude anchors you in the now, encouraging you to appreciate what's in front of you. It invites you to notice the beauty in everyday moments: of sunrise, a smile, a shared laugh, or a quiet moment of peace. These moments might seem small, but they are the building blocks of a meaningful life. Gratitude also fosters resilience. When you make a habit of recognizing the good in your life, it becomes easier to navigate difficulties. Instead of being consumed by what's going wrong, you learn to balance it with an awareness of what's still right. This perspective doesn't eliminate challenges, but it gives you the strength to face them with a sense of hope and positivity. It reminds you that hardships are temporary and that there's always something to hold on to, even in tough times. Moreover, gratitude has a profound impact on your relationships. When you're grateful for the people in your life, you're more likely to express appreciation, show kindness, and deepen your connections. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you wish others would do or be to recognizing and valuing them as they are. This not only strengthens bonds, but also creates an environment of mutual respect and support. Expressing gratitude to others doesn't just make them feel good, it reinforces your own sense of thankfulness and fulfillment. On a personal level, gratitude enhances your mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown that individuals who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. This is because gratitude rewires your brain to focus on positivity. By consistently identifying things to be thankful for, you train your mind to seek out and dwell on the good, creating a cycle of positivity and contentment. Gratitude also encourages humility. It's an acknowledgement that the good in your life isn't solely a result of your efforts. It's a recognition of the contributions of others, the opportunities you've been given, and the serendipitous moments that have shaped your journey. This awareness fosters a sense of interconnectedness and reminds you of the shared humanity that binds us all. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate rituals. It can be as simple as pausing for a few moments each morning to reflect on what you're thankful for. Start with one thing, then let that list grow. Perhaps it's your health, a roof over your head, a loved one's presence, or even the chance to begin anew. Writing these thoughts down or saying them aloud reinforces their impact, allowing gratitude to become an integral part of your mindset. Gratitude is a practice that grows stronger with consistency. The more you focus on what you're thankful for, the more reasons you'll find to be grateful. It's a habit that cultivates joy, fosters resilience, and enhances your perspective on life. And as you live with gratitude, you'll discover that it's not about what you have or don't have, it's about how you see the world and your place in it. So, each morning, take a moment to affirm, I am thankful for this day. Let this thought guide you as you move through life's ups and downs, keeping you grounded in appreciation and open to the beauty of the present. Gratitude transforms not just how you view the world, but how you experience it, creating a life rich with meaning, connection, and contentment.